Okay, I was on mute. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Tracy Show. It is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. And today we are going to be talking about the best chicken sandwich. Yes, because I ran out of topics. So, this is what I could think of. So, before I get started with all the bills I have to pay, remember to smash that subscribe button. 1,000 subscribers is our goal. We're still at 115, but I'm confident that I will get the support that I need. Subscribing literally costs nothing. You'll get notifications about when I go live, and hopefully, I will have some interviews instead of me counting down nonsense. But it's not nonsense. We need to have fun sometimes. So, we'll start off by getting some bills paid. Remember to subscribe. Again, smash, obliterate, destroy the subscribe button. Support us on Patreon. I use my Patreon for things such as lighting. Now, today is pretty decent. That's because the sun is shining. Um, but I still use my Patreon to Patreon funds to support this channel. Um, Remember that there are some things that are just exclusive to the Patreon show. There are two um, Patreon only shows right now. There's Tracy starts an event planning business and Tracy buys a house. So those are Patreon exclusive. You'll never see them on YouTube unless you become a Patreon. Like us on Facebook. Our Facebook likes are growing. I would like to have 100 likes and 1,000 subscribers. So remember to like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We're still on Twitter. I don't post there a lot, but I do put the link to this show on there. So just remember that. Also, I don't know how to use this yet. I'm going to learn. But follow the Tracy Media page on TikTok. There's the address. Also, I am hosting a fundraiser September the 8th, starting at 8 o'clock p.m. and ending September the 9th at 8 o'clock a.m. There'll be a game night, talent show, and much more. For more details, go to the Tracy Media website, which is right there, tracymediallc.com/r-events. And I do want to welcome, and I hate to keep looking at this, but I want to see, is this working? Because this is the second week in a row I have put the link also on my website, and I'm trying to see if it's working. So I am hoping that it does. And let's see. So if you're watching on Tracy Media LLC, you should be able to watch it now. So I'm just going to check there really quick before I get started. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm still trying to get to it. And I'm sorry, but this show is probably going to be one of the shorter ones anyway. I don't suspect that anybody will come in, so we'll be able to get this, but I want to make sure that I did this right. Okay. Did I do it right? Yes, I did it right. So, yes. So, all the people who are watching on Tracy Media LLC, you can still comment. We did get a comment before the show, which was last night, I believe. And Parker says he has to go with Chick-fil-A on this one. So tonight topic, if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, is the best chicken sandwiches. So I'm just gonna start out with them, You can put your comments in the comment section, and we'll just start with that one. So let's start with the one that Parker picked. He started with Chick-fil-A. Now, I know a lot of leftists watch this channel, and apparently, I wasn't aware of this, that Chick-fil-A supposedly doesn't support the rainbow community. I'm only talking about how the chicken tastes. So you just know that that's what I'll be talking about. Um, and we can go from there. Chick-fil-A is overpriced. I mean, it's okay tasting. It's not crispy. It's kind of soft. And the good thing about the chicken sandwich is it's not a lot of breading on the sandwich. So you don't have to take off all the breading to get to the chicken. You pretty much get to the chicken pretty much right off the bat. But it's like $7 for just a basic chicken sandwich. No cheese, no lettuce, no tomato, no, well, I think they have mayo. They might have mayo, lettuce, tomato. But no, I know it's definitely not cheese because cheese costs more. So it's just like the basic sandwich, but it's very, very expensive. And I never got the correlation of why their chicken sandwiches are so expensive. But every time I see their parking lot, it's always full. People really love their chicken sandwiches. I mean, I don't dislike it, but you have to have saved. I don't want to go to a chicken place where I have to save up money to go to it. That's just not what um, I get into. So maybe it's just me. Now I'm going to talk about another one that I definitely eat a lot. So I'm going to talk about the White Castle chicken slider one. Now, a lot of you don't have White Castles in your city or state. You are missing a treat. Some people in the South, some southern states have like Crystal burgers. It's kind of like White Castle, but not as good. So they have um, chicken sliders. So if you take a roll, like a Hawaiian roll, but not as good as a Hawaiian roll, they basically cut the roll in half, or no, the bread, because there's not the Hawaiian roll. So they basically cut the bread in half and put a chicken slider in it. Now it's decent tasting, especially if you put mustard on it. But the problem is it's like $2.39, and I promise. Let me tell you what size it is. I'm gonna take this out just to kind of show you what pardon me what the size is. So if you look at this, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's not that big. It's about that big, and that's probably too tall. But the width is that's about the right width for a chicken sandwich of theirs. And it's like $2.39. And it's like mostly bread. It's like a really thin piece of chicken and that little bit of bread, like I said, right there. That's the length of bread that they're giving you. And it's probably not to be funny, but it's probably more like this. Yeah, that's probably more the size of it right there. That is not $2.39. That there's no way that it can be that. That's a lot of money to pay for a chicken slider. You have to get at least three of them to even be full. And I know the health people out there say, "Oh, it's not good to eat just to get full. You should eat for nutrition." Blah blah blah. But if I'm paying $2.39, guaranteed, I better be getting more than that little size that I just showed you. So the next chicken sandwich I can think of um, is the Arby's um, chicken sandwich. Yes, Arby's, that roast beef place, the dry roast beef. But apparently they're starting to have items that I actually like, and I may be the reason that they're in business. Now they have the regular sandwich, and again, what I like about them, and I've only tasted the sandwich like a couple of times, so I'm kind of going by memory here. Um, It's crunchy, and it comes in both spicy and regular, but the spicy isn't so hot like you can't eat it. It's like it's got like maybe I'm thinking they use hot sauce. Maybe that's what they use because it's not like terribly hot. Like okay, I can't eat this. I'm crying. Don't do it. It's decent. That's what it is. It's decent. And remember, if you're watching this and you want to comment on, your favorite chicken sandwiches, go ahead and put it in the comments. Um, the next place I want to talk about, and like I said, I expect this to be a very short show. I don't expect a whole lot of people to come in here. And remember to hit that subscribe button. But the next place I want to talk about is the McDonald's chicken sandwiches. Now, there's two I want to talk about. One I haven't had and I want to try it, and the other one that I've just grew up eating. So now they have a McCrispy chicken sandwich where it's in bread, it's breaded, obviously, but it supposedly has a crunch. My problem with the chicken sandwich is like $7. I could probably, with a little bit more money, buy a whole chicken, but I'll just let that pass by because I don't want to get into why you charging $7 for a chicken sandwich. That's the main reason I haven't tried it yet. I just can't see myself going in and saying, hey, here's $7 of my hard-earned money minus taxes. Let me get this Miss Crispy sandwich. So I'm going to talk about the other chicken sandwich, that one that you get, and it's like $1.89. That chicken sandwich is life. I mean, it's not crunchy, it's soft, it's not heavily breaded, it's very cheap. It'll it'll get you, it'll take you, like if you're like at lunch, it'll kind of like keep you until dinner. Um and like I said, it's very affordable. It's cheaper than a White Castle slider. And it's a pretty good size. I hate to keep bringing this out to demonstrate the size, but um, it's about that big. It's about that big. And because it's flat, it doesn't come with lettuce or tomato. It's just chicken, mayo, bread. So it's just very flat. But like I said, for no more than $1.89, that's a pretty good deal. And it tastes, it tastes pretty good to me. I'm all for, hey, if this could just keep me till dinner or a quick little lunch or a snack, perfect, perfect, perfect. McCrispy, again, haven't tried it because I can't see myself paying $7, even if it came with fries. Because again, the problem with McDonald's fries, not that we're talking about fries, but the fries are just like you got to eat them as soon as you get them. Like if you like drive out the parking lot, done. So you got to eat it right there. Um, Next place I want to talk about in terms of chicken sandwiches. So I don't think that people have this in there. You may have this, you may not. Buffalo Wild Wings also, I believe, for a little while had chicken sandwiches. They may have gone back to the chicken wings because that's their thing. Um, did taste them because again, their sandwich was like $11. It did come with fries. It did come with a drink, but come on, $11. Like fast food shouldn't be in the double digits in terms of prices. It should be right there in that single. Anything under 10, that's a good deal. Well, oh, if it comes with fries and a drink and a sandwich, not just the sandwich by itself. But if it comes with all three of those, anything under 10 is a good price. I believe their chicken sandwich was like 11 something, and I'm gonna look because I'm almost certain. I think they still sell the chicken sandwich, but I'm going to check. Hold on just a moment. So we're gonna type in Buffalo Wild Wings They may sell them. And if they do, chicken sandwich. Okay, we're gonna go here. Well, it's got 2,000 calories. Woo-wee. Okay, we're gonna see how much this thing is now because apparently they still do sell it. Oh, it's 1,040. I was gonna say, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so they got several types of chicken sandwiches. They got the saucy chicken sandwich, which I've never had. I've had the classic, natural hot, don't like hot spicy foods, southwestern chicken sandwich, and the buffalo ranch. So let's see how much the classic one was. Okay. And of course they don't tell the prices. They just describe what it is. And I'm like, no. Oh, you gotta select a location first. Okay, so we're gonna put in this. I just want to see. I thought they really didn't sell the sandwich anymore. I thought, okay, they don't sell it anymore. Okay, so we're not gonna order it, obviously. Oh, well, you can't tell what the price is because you can't order it off of line. But apparently, they still sell chicken sandwiches. The next place in terms of chicken sandwiches is Wingstop. Wingstop now sells chicken sandwiches. And they sell them in the same flavor as their wings. So in other words, you get the garlic parmesan, the mustard, you get the natural hot, you get the cayenne one, the Hawaiian one. It's reasonably priced, but because I'm not a fan of Wingstop per se. I haven't tried it yet. I was anytime I hear a chicken sandwich coming out, I gotta see how much it is before I start purchasing. Um, but I've never heard anybody say anything about it. Usually, when people talk about chicken sandwiches, they're like, "Oh, this is terrible," or "This is the greatest thing I ever had." I've never heard anybody talk about Wingstop's chicken sandwiches. It's just not. But the next place, definitely, they talk about this chicken sandwich all the time. Burger King. Yes, Burger King chicken sandwich, pardon me, is fairly decent. Again, it's a little high in price, but if you get the fries and the drink, it's okay because it's still like under $10, but it might be at like eight something. Um, Couple problems with theirs. It's too bready. I don't like when I want a chicken sandwich. I don't need a whole lot of breading around the chicken. I just want the like put it in some breading because you can't. Well, you could fry it with no breading, but no, they have too much breading on there, and it gives the crunch sound, which is okay, but then you realize, oh, this is all breading. Why am I paying for this? So Burger King's is okay. They do have a spicy. They have a regular one and they have a spicy one. Never tried the spicy one. The regular one is okay, and then theirs is like it's not like it's like a flat round. No, I want to say oval. Yeah, it's like a round. It's not round like a circle, but it's like oh, how do you describe it when it's ob shaped? It's like a circle with another circle. If you could think of a cylinder, like it's shaped in terms of a cylinder. Um, yes, a cylinder is a good way to think of the Burger King sandwich. And the breading, I'm not a fan of Burger King's breading at all. They got those awful sesame seeds. Ugh. Like, if I want sesame seeds, which I never do, I don't even like sesame seeds when I go to McDonald's. I'm like, can you put that on regular bread, please? Because it's just disgusting. But they had that seeded bread, and that's just, it just makes it um disgusting, and I don't like it. But like I said, it has too much breading. They do have they have several flavors. So that's enough of that. And remember to hit that subscribe button and join us on our Discord channel. So for all of you all that are on my Facebook page, that page is going to go away probably somewhere around October or November. And so I will be telling people, hey, you need to sign up at Discord. Um, this is where you'll want to go to. I'll leave it up for a little bit just so you can take the address down. Um, I haven't talked about, let's see, I've talked about Buffalo Wild Wings, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King. Okay, so the next one I've never talked about because I've never had this chicken sandwich. Popeyes. I don't get the hype. Like, I literally don't understand the hype. It got to the point when they reintroduced their chicken sandwich that they were running out of chicken thighs because I'm pretty sure they don't use chicken breast when they make their chicken sandwich, and so they were running out of product where people were just getting their sandwiches. And maybe I'm just clueless, but it's not that deep. Like, people were just like, it was lines around the corner literally at one location that I drove by. And I'm like, I'm assuming that they were getting a chicken sandwich because one, the rest of their chicken is dry. And second, well, the rest of their chicken is dry. And especially their biscuits. I don't even want to talk about Popeye's biscuits because that is not what this show is about. But those biscuits, oh my gosh. I'm like, y'all need to. No, 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 no. Just dry, dry, dry. So I've never had the Popeyes um, chicken sandwich, and I don't even know if I want it because everybody talks about it. There were commercials about it. It made the news. People were fighting over it. No food item is worth you getting into a fist fight for. It's chicken. If they don't have any, go home and make some. You don't have to get into fist fights. So thank goodness that kind of ridiculousness died down, and I haven't, thank goodness, heard of any more people getting into fights over chicken sandwiches. Um, so that's good. So the next chicken sandwich I want to talk about, have had it, but only a few times, and that's the KFC chicken sandwich. Now they used to have it, then they went away, and now they've reintroduced it. So I'm talking about the way it used to taste. Um, it was pretty good at the time, because basically, if you were creative, what you do is you would take one of their biscuits, like you would get a chicken thigh, and then take their biscuit, split it in half, and then put some of the chicken on the biscuit. Life. Oh, the original, not the crunchy one, because the crunchy one has like too much salt in it, but the original one is just perfect. It's not overbreaded, it's not salty, and it tastes pretty decent. The one that's crunchy, yes, it has the crunch, but it's got a tad bit too much salt for me. So I think it's a good choice. Don't get me wrong. And hopefully they've done something about that salt content because it was just off the charts. I'm like, are y'all trying to give people hypertension or something? Because, oh my goodness, that salt content was very, very high. Um, who else have I not talked about? I am trying to think of who I've missed. I've talked about Burger King. I've talked because I know who my favorite is. So I'm not going to reveal my favorite just yet. So while I'm thinking about this, um, remember again to join us on Discord. There's the address. So I've talked about Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, White Castles. Churches I've never had, so I can't really talk about their chicken sandwich. I think theirs is new. Um, but if it tastes like their chicken, hey, I'm all in for Church's chicken. Um, I think then this is gonna be a very, very short show because it comes down to my last favorite chicken sandwich, and that's Wendy's. Wendy's chicken sandwiches are fire. Oh my goodness. I like the regular one and I love the spicy one. Oh, it's the crunchy one doesn't have a whole lot of bread on it, but it's still crunchy. It's uh, good. They put lettuce, tomato, and onion on it with and you can get it with or without cheese. I get mine without because I don't like all that on a sandwich. I mean, all those calories. Although, I mean, normally I just eat it anyway. But I don't like cheese on chicken. That's one thing I just don't like. But oh, the Wendy's chicken sandwich is it. The spicy one especially. It's not like you're gonna eat it and you just keep coughing because the 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 flames or the fumes are just so overpowering. It's like a little kick, like it'll open your eyes and then you'll get used to it. Oh, the Wendy's chicken sandwich is so good. I think that's my favorite one. It is a little high in price, and I said, double digit food items at fast food places I think should be outlawed. Well, not outlawed, but you should really watch it because sometimes that can be just too expensive. But that's the one time where if it were $10, I think it's like $9.86 or whatever, I would pay for it and probably never ever complain about it. Oh, it's so good. Just and I know there's a Wendy's in every state, so wherever you're watching this at, you can definitely get a Wendy's. I would recommend the spicy sandwich over the regular one. The regular one's okay, it's okay, um, but definitely you got to go get that spicy chicken sandwich. It's so good. Their spicy nuggets are okay, but this show is not about nuggets, it's about the actual sandwich. So I'm going to just stick with the sandwich and say, yes, try it, try it, try it. Well, everybody, this show was almost 30 minutes. I thank you for joining me. I knew this was going to be one of my shorter shows, just because of the topic and what I was talking about, but that's okay. I enjoy definitely these weeks where I've just had some fun topics. Um, I've had a great time doing them. We got one more left next week. I think we got two more, but the one next week is we're counting down Ronald McDonald Land characters. And then I'll have a surprise one, which I probably won't tell anybody about until I post the announcement. So remember to like this video, share this video, and since most of you will be watching later on, you can also comment on this video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, join us on the Discord. I will see you all. I will be doing a taping of the Saturday show again. So I will, you'll see me taped in. But in terms of live, I will be back next week, Tuesday, the 23rd, to talk about Ronald McDonald Land characters. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.